Good day, everyone. This will be the first lesson for the first quarter in the component of music and mapping entitled The Music of the 20th Century. If you like my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification below for you to be updated to my MAPI lesson. In this lesson, you will be knowing what is the Impressionism, what is Impressionism in music, the characteristics, and lastly, composers and musicians in Impressionism. Let's discuss first the Impressionism. It is a movement in painting that started in France in the 1860s. The artists at that time paint with many colors, and their usual objects are the outdoor, for example, natures and landscapes. A little background of Impressionism is that it is an art movement that started in the mid 19th century and became popular in the last quarter of the century. The art of Impressionism is inspired by these different factors. First is for the anti-establishment because their paintings are more focused on the outdoor. Second is foreign or Asian influence. Lastly, desire to paint modern life instead of mythology and history. Because we are talking for the music in Impressionism, the music style of Impressionism is that it's make use of the sound to let the listener feel the moods that focus on the structure of the music. Take note of this. Song structure is the arrangement of a song and is a part of the songwriting process. In addition to this, is the impressionism in music is letting you feel the music and change your mood to relaxing mode and it may differ to the music itself. In addition to that is impressionism also in music started and developed in France in the 19th century. Let's go to the famous composer and musician at that time, are Claude Debussy and Maurice Ravel. In the 20th century, many musical styles coexisted with Impressionism, but these two composer and musician is the best at that era. Most famous song at that time that the composer Claude Debussy made is Prelude to the Afternoon of the Faun, and this music make him famous at that time. Here is a small music clip of that music. A little background of Claude Debussy is that his full name is Achilles Claude Debussy, born in France on the 22nd of August 1862, and his parents were Manuel Achille and Victorine Manure. In addition to his life, his Debussy's mother was a very independent woman who kept him and the two of his siblings farmed out to her sister-in-law. Furthermore, he first documented musical experience dates back in 1870 to 1871. Debussy entered the Paris Conservatoire in 1872. Take note of this. Conservatoire is a musical school in Paris. Also, on the 25th of October 1872, Debussy attended his first conservatoire piano class under Jean-Francois Marmonte. All in all, the early years of Debussy's stay in the conservatoire were remarkably successful. Next famous composer at that time is Maurice Ravel. Full name Joseph Maurice Ravel. He was born 10 p.m. on March 7, 1875. Location Marie de Lorette in the town of Cibourg, France. And he was baptized in a local parish church of Saint Vincent. In addition to his life is that Maurice Ravel's deepest emotion, tie of his entire life was his attachment to his mother. The song that was sung by his mother were the Spanish folk melodies, and through her mother, he inherited a love of the Basque country, its people and its folklore, as well as a deep sympathy for the music of Spain. His famous song is Bolero, and here is a small music clip of Bolero. Next music type that we'll be discussing is the Expressionism. So, what is Expressionism and its background? Expressionism is a modernist movement that started in Germany at the beginning of the 20th century and was initially an expression in painting and poetry. Expressionism signifies the artist's character and inner sights enforced in the graphic reality of object represented. In relation to music, Expressionism conveys the true emotion and exaggeration through the application of atonality and dissonance, or the lack of agreement and consistency in music. Famous composer in Expressionism is Arnold Schoenberg. He was a great American composer born in Australia on September 13, 1874, and died in Los Angeles, California, USA on July 13, 1951. In addition to his life, he studied in Vienna's Realschule and learned to play cello and violin. When his father died, he sought a job and became a bank clerk and used his earnings to continue his passion in arranging song. Famous music, Modest Dragon. Here is a small clip of a Modest Dragon. Next type of music is electronic music. Electronic music is the process of creating music using a computer and synthesizing or producing digital audio signals. The music sound that are produced or composed can be played at a slow speed or fast speed and can be forwarded or rewind. The father of electronic music is Edgar Victor Achille Charles Barrese. He was born in 1883 and died at 1965. He is a French composer that spent most of his career and life in USA. Synthesizer, it is a combination of polyphonic tunes and another layer of sound, and is mixed to produce a different kind of sound, and also the synthesizer gave birth to the canon. Lastly, canon is a musical piece which consists of two or more voices or instruments.